Yes, Nessa girl, I like how this hair fell today, honey. It's Tuesday and I'm trying to retrain her, reprogram her, recondition her to not be angry. But let's just get into love and hip hop last night. Girl, is it me? Or did Trent call Trina and Don two of the biggest hoes in the game? I wasn't sure, but in the beginning of that episode, it felt like he told in his confessional what Joy was talking about. It's supposed to be a conversation between him and Joy, but he got Trina and Don, two of the biggest hoes in the game. That sound like what he said. Maybe I misconstrued, but you checked me out. I was kind of like, but I'm going to tell you what made me say, that fake ass scene between Shay and Scrappy. Lord, y'all, please cut it out. Now, let me tell you something. When they first got ready to pop off Love and Hip Hop Miami, it really was supposed to be a spinoff using Scrappy, okay? And that's what Scrappy, Jocelyn, that's why they introduced Gunplay towards the end of the Atlanta season to kind of get some of these characters in the works for the Miami one. Now, I don't know what happened along the way that they decided to go another route, or maybe they couldn't get enough fake material between Scrappy and Shay, but that whole situation going on with Scrappy and Shay conversation and stuff, it just, like, I don't understand how Mona and VH1 them just don't give a fuck that they film the show and then the characters be telling their real life, like on Instagram. At least back in the day, the Housewives hoes, they would wait to tell their real life tea when it corresponded with what's on the screen. Y'all will sell us a season trailer, and in advance of the season, we know that a motherfucker on there that's dating on the show is currently married. I just don't get it, but I guess people keep watching it and they don't give a damn, so here, I'm just gonna move right on. Amara La Negra. I think the best scene of the show and the most insightful scene was when she was standing outside the strip club with Celia Cruz, her mama. And I'm going to tell you what Amara La Negra did for me, and I hope she did the same for y'all. She let you know that this entertainment shit, 90% of it is smoke and mirrors. Mama broke down, started crying and said, I got to walk around carrying these purses and these expensive ass clothes that I can't afford to give these people the illusion that I'm a star and I'm glamorous. And bitch, I'm really broke, okay? And not only is she that way, bitch, 80% of the motherfuckers, especially in the urban entertainment way, entertainment system are. Now, you know, I love the relationship she got with her mama, because her mama said, you know, do I need to get another job? I'm doing whatever I can, so on and so forth, and I appreciate that to the max. But I hope y'all took away from that situation that work ain't honest and it don't always pay the bills either. Shouts out to Amara La Negra and her mom for being that vulnerable on this TV. The beautiful thing about it is, bitch, they don't put Amara La Negra on the fast track and she ain't got to be worried about standing in the child line. Oh yeah, my throat real moisturized in the inside and lubricated today because I hit my note. Good times, ain't we lucky we got them. Yes, I was doing all that singing this morning because I was ready for y'all. Chinese Nikki and Kiara conversation. First and foremost, Chinese Nikki, you don't need to talk to nobody else except Dr. Miami. Well, shit, maybe that's who got you looking like that. So maybe you need to talk to Dr. New York or Dr. LA. But girl, it was just hard looking at you. But I will say this. As time progresses, I actually like Chinese Nikki. She talked sensible. She talked sensible. And when she got down to that thing where her and Shay was trying to squash that beef, I was like, okay, you know, mama came in, she said, listen, I heard a tussle, all I heard was bam, bam, bam. My daughter was involved, I jumped in. Okay, Shay respected that. And Shay was like, I get it. Nikki respected it. And I feel like at that point, they was about to dap each other up and be cool. Shay then moved over to Chinese Kitty. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Kitty, I ain't really vibing with Kitty. And I ain't vibing with Kitty on some Reginae type shit. It's just like, she young and stupid. And not stupid because she's stupid, but stupid because she's immature. Shay came over to her and was just telling her off rip. This was a one-on-one situation. It didn't have nothing to do with you. And Kitty, I remember watching the episode, you came flying from the bathroom or the basement or sucking dick or popping mollies or whatever the fuck you was over there in left field doing, and you ran on, hey, what's going on, what's going on? It was a one-on-one situation between Abby and Shay that you interjected yourself into, and now it's created this mess. Nonetheless, they had the gate between y'all down at Joe Robbie Stadium, Dolphin Stadium, and After Shay had squashed it with your mama, you would think that you would have followed suit with your mom, just tried to explain and be like, you know what, my bad, Shay, my girl was in distress. But instead, you wanted to turn up and rah, 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 and it exacerbated the situation. Then here go Don, all irrelevant, showed up to the scene in the Uber ass, pull up to the scene with our Uber missing. Okay, is it me? But Shay was in the Maserati, but she visited. Don lived in Miami, but in the Uber. Okay, that was just a little ass backwards to me, but I guess they said bitch Don wear 4 one-piece denim outfits, so it's hard to believe that her ass to be in a Mazda or anything. Nonetheless, y'all wearing me out between fake and where reality began, but the shit, I just have more fun laughing at them pulling up in the Uber and trying to fight people for no reason than I do even talking about the damn show. Girl, speaking of damn Dawn and her denim, let's talk about Joy playing in her hair again. Listen, Joy, when I went down to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, some people didn't teach me shit about cosmetology, okay? But daughter, I know when you do hair, you got to do more than this. Just more, that's all Joy be doing is this. This time, Joy didn't even bother pulling no utensils out the sky, okay? And then the sad part about it is, you sat down to have a conversation with Dawn, and Dawn sitting up there looking like her hair was 4 weeks old. It was stale, it was dry, it was brittle. She looked like she had put brown gel right here to pack it down. Her braids looked like they was coming unloose. Just everything about the hair was wrong. It was incomplete, abort mission, bad, dusty, old, broke. Never should have made it. The hair needed prayer. It needed prayer, and then you needed to wash it with some baptismal water and condition it with some blessed oil. We just was not here for it. Don looked like damn. Okay, Don, go sit your damn ass down. Okay, stay the hell up at the scene. Never, and Veronica, Joy, we gonna need to get your ass another profession because I just don't know how much this going for in the open market. I mean, is that a scalp massage? That's where she work, at the scalp massage place. Okay, what that go for? I mean, $10, $15? Girl, if this what you doing for a living, you might want to carry your ass back round Trick Daddy house and get whatever little piece of coin and disability check for that lupus he got left. Work ain't honest, but it does what? Pays the bills. Okay, Veronica and Steph. When y'all was sitting down at the studio talking and Trina walked in, I was like, ugh, here we go again. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Trina, high-waisted pants just ain't for you. Now, don't get me wrong. You got the baddest puss or the biggest puss or whatever the hell you say. You got all this ass, diamond princess. I need to mind my business, but I want to tell some of yours first. Girl, every time you wear them high-waisted shorts, you look pregnant. Like, what's kind of going on is like your stomach is giving a 5-month T or whatever. So maybe you should link up with Prima Donna and get a waist trainer first, or saran wrap yourself, get some noni juice, some Herbalife, drink a shake, run, or better yet, just put on baby doll dresses. I mean, just something, because it's just something between your titties and your waist with the stomach. It's just protruding, geometrically like a shape. It's not flat like a box or like a square. It's more like an oval, or like it's giving me a real octagon T. They did teach me shapes and figures when I went down and got my degree in economics, but something just ain't right about that. The other thing is too, Trina, they gonna have to find you something to do. Because at this point, it just feels like you do the show out of obligation. Especially that, I just came to the studio. What y'all doing here? Oh yeah, I'm here, thank you. It's like you want to benefit from the gas of a reality TV show without getting your hands dirty. And I'm going to tell you what's going to end up happening. They're going to have a fucking Kim Zolciak stop production moment on your ass. You keep playing. Housewives of Atlanta many seasons ago, that the season when Kim walked off and Kroy was out there to come get her, they had to halt production because all the black girls was like, basically, we doing all the work and Kim collecting the same check we collected, and we will not go back to production until she's either made to film or she's gone. And that's when they moved Kim. They let her go but gave her her own show. Honestly and truthfully, Trina, how long you think you finna sit here and not get your hands dirty and do nothing while everybody else telling all their business, lying on their business, making up business, and carrying the show? It just ain't right, and I'm sorry. They used your name to bring people in, but now that they here, y'all gotta keep them. Y'all hoes over there better than me doing all the damn work, and she's just sitting up there showing up talking about, hey, look at this video, or trying to play a damn mediator. Bitch, you ain't no damn mediator. You ain't no damn mediator. Leave that to Iyanla. Leave that to Susie Orman. Leave that to Dr. Phil. Leave that to Oprah. Leave that to Deepak Chopra. Leave that to me. Okay? But you need to, you work ain't honest and we needed to pay the bill. So you need to start doing something. Hell. Go ride Joy Salon and do scalp massages or something. Promote a party. Or line say you opening up a taco stand. I mean, we just need something. Say you starting a maternity clothing line. Like, we just need something. Sell hair. Bring Prima Donna on and y'all sell waist trainers, Miami edition, that you push the button like the teddy bears that build a bed and that waist trainers rap. And they say, go girl, you losing weight, go girl, can't wait to eat, go girl, you losing weight, go girl, can't wait to eat. Something, you know what I'm saying, something. Veronica using the N-word. Now, Trina, you was good for setting off this conversation, I suggest. I totally get Veronica's position, okay? I get what she's saying. From her perspective, she says when she walks into her... First of all, let me back up. When you not my color, I assume you white. I until hearing Veronica Vega talk, assumed that she still benefited largely from white privilege. And I still think she does. I think if Veronica walk in the store and Lupita Nyong'o walk in the store, they gonna follow Lupita before they follow Veronica. But they might follow Veronica, they follow Lupita before they follow Veronica, but they follow Veronica before they follow true blue-eyed, blonde hair, white fish. So I do get it. Then she's saying I'm from the hood. And listen, y'all, I'm from Miami. I'm from down there. And she right. You know, when you, listen, well, here's one thing about it. And what hood folks need to understand. We no longer live in a world, in my opinion, where we're so much so divided by race. To me, we're more so divided by class. And when you poor in Hispanic, you poor in black, you poor in country, bitch, it's all one in the goddamn same. Poor hood niggas. Okay? And so I get what Veronica was saying, coupled with the fact that nigga has been used so freely today in popular culture that it doesn't come to mean what older people born pre the civil rights movement era would like us to believe. I am a supporter of the fact that the younger generation, especially in hood atmosphere, we take the word and it's a term of endearment. And you know what? I didn't realize this till today. I'm ready to just let the word be and let it breathe. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. It took me some getting adjusted to hearing her say it, and when I be seeing some other like straight up white kids be saying it on World Star Hip Hop. Because we are indoctrinated and programmed to believe that black people are the only people that are supposed to use that word. And I'm not refuting it. If you feel that way, perfectly fine. Even hearing her say it, while I'm progressive enough to get in there and be like, all right, over time I can kind of rock with you, it still made me cringe at first. Because I am predisposed to people who look like me using the word exclusively. Nonetheless, y'all drop that in the comments and let me know what y'all think about Veronica Vega and others like her using it. What I will say, right, wrong, indifferent, I like the fact that Veronica can own her stance in any situation and just stand in it. So for that alone, hats off to Veronica, who I love. Amara La Negra and Young Hollywood down to the radio. This was a perfect reconciliation between those two, okay? Now, I said something on a previous video and y'all got in my ass like I was hating on Amara La Negra, and I want to clarify something. Amara La Negra has all the talent in the world. I think Amara La Negra is a superstar. I think she's going to be the next international superstar. I'm not taking anything away from her talent. Independent of her being the next best superstar, I still have a question that I'd like to be answered. How is it, of all the various people across the franchises, Amara La Negra got the complete red carpet rollout package to Stardom. It was like, we're going to put you on. We're not going to make you look bad. We're going to specifically film scenes that prop you up and not tear you down. And other people have not gotten that type of rollout. I mean, maybe she and her management people in the label negotiated that in her contract. Maybe Mona and them wanted her so bad that that was something that she put in her contract to get it like that. I don't know. Quiet as it's kept, the rollout plan that Amara La Negra got is the same workout plan Trina ass need to be on. Amara La Negra is giving you just enough to be popular, but not enough for you to call her ratchet and a mess. I would actually like to see Trina be on a Amara La Negra plan, and it would actually work for Trina in terms of her getting back into the business, getting the music back out there, so on and so forth. So my question again, independent of her talent, and no hate, I'm glad that she got the A1 rollout plan. But why is it other people, you know, throughout all the franchises have not gotten the same consideration or the same, like, direct flight to stardom? That's my question. Y'all drop that in the comments and let's talk about that too. Nonetheless, I love it. I love now that they're showing young Hollywood redeeming himself, and you watch and see him and Amara come together and make a fire ass song, because they both already got that Latin America on lock and they both trying to cross over to this US market. It is very smart. Mona, get your damn coin. Listen, don't nothing on Shay ever be cute, but I will give her this. When she met Scrappy down to that strip club, that outfit was real cute. It was real cute. Now, beyond that, I really ain't got nothing else to say other than her and Scrappy fussing in the strip club was just so whack, and I already met my go-in on fake scene quota for this episode, so I'm gonna let that ride. I'm gonna tell you something. I feel like Trick and Joy came on this show using that divorce stuff as a storyline. I think they have both somewhat moved on, but I do get the impression that Trick don't want to let go. I get the impression that Trick wants to stay married on paper with Joy, despite the fact that he doing what he doing and she doing whatever she doing, just to stay bound and bonded to her for some, you know, reason. Just like when niggas won't marry you, but they'll have a baby with you just so you could be in their life forever, so they can always have a hold on you. Like, that's what I get from Trick. Like, I really do get that he don't want a divorce legally from Joy. That he is content with them living the way they living, because he ain't asking for her to come back. He just don't want the divorce. And you know what? That says that it's a sick, twisted love, but he loves her. And Trick has never negated not loving Joy, but he does need to let her go. It is selfish to hold on to a woman and just keep her life tied up like this. You know, Trick, it almost says that you feel some kind of way that she's potentially moving on and you can't take it. I don't agree with it. I don't support it, but I get it. Y'all wanted the real motherfucking Miami. Y'all wanted love and hip-hop to be real. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Gunplay and Kiara gave y'all the real, because baby daddy was high boots on that show. And you know what? It's one thing to discuss being high. It's one thing to show paraphernalia and innuendo. It's another to be high on camera. Folks got to understand, that footage is going to be immortalized on film forever. Okay? None of us knows what the future holds for us. That boy might turn around and become the next Benny Hill, or the next TD Jakes or something, and now you got this footage out there lingering around that's gonna always show you in a negative light. Listen, folks do what they do in the privacy of their home, and that's fine. It's one thing for people to speculate. It's one thing for people to make up rumors. It is another thing for people to have tangible, hardcore proof of a situation. And that, Gunplay, you don't want to do. Like, I don't really, you know, yeah, and it's funny because I was hoping that it was like a fake scene, but you could see the puffiness and the redness under his eyes, and just the way he was acting crazy and erratic and going off on Kiara. It just wasn't a good look for him personally. It was a great look for the show, but a bad look for him personally. And I'm like, y'all got to be smarter for what they paying y'all. Don't get out there and exploit yourself like that and fuck up your brand and your image, you know, over trying to make these bitches that's already rich some money. And anyway, anyway, girl, Love and Hip Hop Miami was picking up. It was good. We starting to get down to the point now where they don't got the ball moving. I guess they don't fake enough shit that now real shit happening. We see next time Rick Ross gonna be on the show and some other people, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so proud of what Mona has done, because she has taken this brand and now over time has gotten it to a place where legitimate celebrities have no problem coming on using the platform. Before you know it, she gonna have Lil' Kim on this bitch and Queen Latifah talking about UNITY and MC Light talking about how all of them was eating her puss, and you can cha 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 to that Mardi Gras. That's the girl. I'll call you later. Bad.